Hello, gorgeous souls. Before I begin, let me say Happy New Year. And I've got a little treat for you. I've put together this amazing, even if I do say so myself, unique 2019 astrology forecast for the whole year, month by month, transit by transit, totally unique to you. It goes by your time, date, place of birth. No one else, unless they're born the same minute as you, will have the same transits. So check it out on the link below, or just go to my website, free readings. Just make sure you click everything correctly and that it takes. All right, gorgeous. Let me know what you think. Let's get on with your astrology. Wow, Virgo, this week is a firecracker. It has got all sorts of magic for you and a very, very special experience that makes you go, wow. You know, the tide has turned, things are changing for me. First of all, we have Venus, the planet of love, going into your home and family zone. This brings you not only great experiences at home, also it's perfect to have romantic dates at home or cozy in with your lovers. It feels wonderful to be cozy and higgy this week. And you're like, yeah, you know, I want to, you might want to sort of do a total redesign on your space. You might want to move to a bigger home or do something that kind of stretches your home to match how you have grown. And there's some little hints, tips and helps from the universe in all areas to do with your home environment and to do with your family. And that's just a lovely vibe that helps you sort things out in your own mind. And of course, when you do spend time being higgy and cozy, it charges your energy, which is good because you're going to need a lot of energy, because we have some magnificent stuff going on around not only your creative zone, but also your happiness zone is shifting. If you are creative in any way, shape or form, this could be your moment where there's a breakthrough, or you could come up with a brilliant idea. Not necessarily going to seek instant fame this week, but actually for some of you, you might. It's a week where you are, the spotlight is on you, and anything you do create this week, if you're creative at all, should be even more magnificent than usual. It's also good for soulmate connections and intimacy and intensity. It's great for children, extending your family, opening up to just having the people that you adore around you. And that's because we have the Sun and Pluto joining forces in your creativity, childlike joy, expressive zone. We also have Mercury and Saturn there. So you're making a commitment to your happiness, but not only are you committing to your happiness, you find that you have more structure around your creativity. Perhaps, you know, you're working hard to achieve something and you find your groove. Where does your happiness lay? How happy are you now? What really excites your soul? And how can you invite that into your life more? You should get the answers to those questions this week. It's about expanding and growing the possibilities of happiness and committing to it. Mercury and Saturn. Someone else might join forces with you and together you create happiness. But whatever it is, inside yourself, you're determined that your life is going to be upgraded from last year, which probably, like all of us, was a bit tempestuous. We do have Jupiter square Neptune. So, you know, you're super optimistic and excitable when it comes to your relationships and your home. You know, but the fact that Mercury is in your pleasure zone, you know, is music to my ears, because Mercury is your ruler. And even though Mercury and Saturn are possibly strange bedfellows, if you think about it, not really, because Mercury's going, this is what I'm saying, and Saturn's going, boom, okay, make a commitment to that, ground that, let's make it happen. So really think about what makes you happy. Open up to going for what you want, but it should be a week full of laughter and possibility. Fingers crossed. Oh, let's have a little look what your tarot is saying this week. You can use this symbolically. You can use it intuitively. It may be that synchronistically, it's relevant to you. Let's have a little look. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo. Let's see. Card 1. You might be thinking, well, I don't know what makes me happy. How am I going to find happiness in a soulmate, Michelle? Please inform me and let me know. Well, this card, yeah, it's the card of doubt, but do not worry. Don't forget we had that solar eclipse on the 6th. So already things are shifting, things are moving, and you are stepping into a new phase. You might, start out the week not really being sure, but not for long. It's very important to trust your intuition. Be the high priestess for yourself. Listen to your own counsel. Or if you know someone that's a wise one, if you consult somebody who's wise and seek out the truth within yourself and the deeper truth. And that way, victory lies. This is a very positive, energetic week. It's positive astrologically. It's positive in all ways. Okay, of course, some of you may be going through a very difficult time, but this week should hold some hope for you, some glimmer of possibility that makes you think victory is coming, and it may be a long time coming, but it's coming. Avoid the temptation to fall into an addiction. That may be an obsession with a person. It may be eating, drinking, smoking, all of those things that we tried to give up in January. There may be a bit of temptation around you. And particularly as you've got all that astrology in your pleasure zone, you might get a bit carried away. The devil's about excesses and extremes. But if you look at this card, well, actually not this card, but if you look at the Rider-Waite card, you can see that the chains can come off. You can free yourself from tipping pleasure into addiction or negativity. And it's time to deal with that this week if you have that tendency. But there is a strong possibility you will be around people that get you, that love you. The Two of Cups is equal energy. Look at them. They are equal. And when we have people that get us and we get them and the energy flows backwards and forwards, it really does energize our soul. Maybe a situation involving justice. Let me just double check what that's about. Yeah, you may have felt that there was an injustice. There was the Tower. Could have even happened at the weekend because we did have that eclipse. Eclipse can bring a bit of turmoil. So if you've experienced the Tower, upheaval, injustice, oh my God, what's going on? Know that that will pass. And, be structured about your response to anything that's happened to you that feels catastrophic or shocking. If that's the past, if that was the weekend, or even if it was in the distant past, you have to handle it one step at a time and deal with it and know that you have the support and love around you that you need. And people have got your back. You've got the good love around you this week, and you see the love around you this week. So make sure that you rip off your blindfold and see the positive that is there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. You take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.